Alright, welcome back to Epic Reviews. And I'm just gonna do a quick review of Kraven the Hunter, the movie. Me and my mom just came back from seeing it today, and it's very underrated, I will say. When we went to the movie, it was like maybe under 20 people that went to go see it. So I guess it wasn't really as advertised, or I guess maybe the trailers didn't really draw people in, but it was pretty good. It was better than I expected. I really did enjoy it. I just want to give credit to Aaron Taylor Johnson. He did an excellent role as Kraven, or also known as, what's his name? Kravinoff. No, Sergio Kravinoff. That's his other name. Now, I just want to say I'm so glad that they decided to bring back new actors, because as you know, as time passes, old actors get old, they die, or they retire. So that's why it's so important that you always bring a new, how can I say? What's the name? New talent. That's the word I was looking for. New talent, because like I said, people are getting old. Sometimes it's very important. You don't want to always try to recycle, use characters. It's best to bring in newer ones, especially for new roles. So I'm so glad they decided to bring Aaron Taylor, and he did an excellent job portraying Kraven. Now, I really didn't like was I wish he had more like a Russian accent instead of American. That would bring out so much of Kraven's character, like his father. What's his father's name? Nikolai. He had like a Russian accent, and it was played by Russell Crowe. And Russell Crowe really did tear up that role, playing as, in a good way, playing as Kraven's father. They did an excellent job of bringing Russell Crowe as Nikolai, or Kraven's father. Now you had the brother as well. His name was Dimitri. So basically, what I see it was Kraven's dad is basically the alpha male, and Kraven is a omega male, and Dimitri is a beta male. So if you don't know what that is, just research it. Each of those type of males there are in this movie. Okay. Now I did really enjoy it. It did keep me engaged throughout the entire movie. It's got action. It's very any boring parts, I can say. So that's a good thing. I really did enjoy some of the sense of humor. I can't remember. Trying to remember a scene. But I went to the gym today, so I kind of just lost my memory. But yeah, I did enjoy some of the sense of humor to add in that movie. And I would say it didn't really have. It was more like a masculine movie. I didn't really notice any what they call it, woke stuff in there. It was very masculine. Kraven was really in shape. That's another thing I really do like. When you bring in these actors that are in shape, you got the six-pack, got the abs, they got everything. Because if you look in the comics, that's pretty much what they were. They had muscles, and they were in good shape. You didn't really see too much overweight people. Because mainly they were muscular, and that's pretty much what actually inspires people to want to look good. Well, you read the comics, because they was always fit. So I really like that. Now he was in good shape. Now his father, on the other hand, wasn't in good shape. I guess I guess he had too many cheeseburgers or something, or he just got too relaxed. So it's so that's another thing I really like about that movie. Now some of the stuff I didn't like was, first is the secondary villain. I don't even know his name. I think he was just basically just useless, because they didn't really introduce his name. But I don't know what kind of power he has, but it was like super speed, and he'll count down from 3, like 3, 2, 1. Then he'll move real fast and kind of turn the weapons against the people, or just destroy them. I didn't really see that role as effective. It got pretty old of him just counting down from 3, and just I just think that character was wasn't really that useful in this movie. He wasn't as intimidating. I know he's not supposed to be, but no, he never really bring any excitement to me. That character. Like I said, I don't even remember his name because, well, I don't really think they introduced it, but I even forgot it. But he was played by Christopher Abbott. Another thing I didn't like was Rhino's design. I thought it was pretty bad. He didn't look, well, you kind of knew he was like a rhino, but he looked more to me like a rocker man. That's what it should name him in this movie. Dr. Rocker Man. That's what he looks like. A whole bunch of rocks, put together. I thought that it could have been a better design, and he wasn't as intimidating as I thought he would be. Because in the comics, Rhino's very big. And another thing I didn't like was his horns were just too small. They should have been a little bigger. And his size overall should have been a lot more bigger. I thought Rhino wasn't as intimidating. I really and he skipped leg day as well in the gym. His legs were too tiny, so that's another thing. I didn't really like Rhino's design wasn't the best. It could have been better. Hopefully, maybe they'll remake him. Maybe do some study on comic books and just try to develop a good Rhino design. Maybe because of a low budget movie, so they really had like the materials or the technology to be able to make him so big. So I understand that, but he does need like a redemption. The design wasn't the best to me. Well, let me know what you all think about that. Another thing I didn't like was they keep getting rid of like these characters. I don't know if if Rhino's truly dead, but I know his father is. They got rid of him, and I really didn't like that. They're so quick to, get rid of villains in the first movie instead of just using them as like secondary comebacks. Because I think adding Rhino to this movie. Keeping him alive hopefully would be a great way to introduce Scorpion, Vulture, a lot of the other Spider-Man villains that we don't really hear about much. And that's one of the things I really was so glad that they made this Kraven movie, because it gives you a backstory of Kraven, and also makes you want to research more going into more detail about who Kraven is, what's his backstory, why is he this way, what made him become one of the greatest hunters, like in the comic books. His design was pretty cool, and of course he had to give him this modern day type build. He couldn't just wear his stuff like they did in the comics. But at the end, that's when his father gave him that cool vest with his abs showing and stuff. I need to get something like that once I get a six pack. I'm working on that for my New Year's resolution. Alright, so you'll be seeing that soon. Hopefully I can get one. But there's another thing, not to be so quick to get rid of villains. I always can use them as comebacks and just add them as additional. I really do want to hope to see the Senator 6 in a Spider-Man movie. They should make a movie off of that, and that would definitely be a great movie. So it would be nice if they would have, kept the Rhino. Then you can make a movie about Scorpion, Vulture, maybe have them a duel, like that. Okay. Let's see what else I didn't like about them. I can't really think of any other stuff I didn't like. It slipped my mind. I should have did this video before I went to the gym, because lost my train of thought once I went. But it's whatever. I still thought it was a good movie. I think it's underrated. I don't know what the budget looks like for the movie, but it's pretty good. I did really enjoy that sexy chick that Kraven was talking to. She's very pretty. Not only that, but she was also useful in this movie. Besides just being pretty, she really did help Kraven out. She got rid of that useless speedster in that movie, so she was helpful. she was pretty and smart. Such a pretty lady. But yeah, she was pretty. What else? That's pretty much all I can think of. I thought it was an excellent movie, better than I expected, and it is underrated. I will say that. More better movies from Marvel. Very engaging, action packed, just like Deadpool. That's why I will say that. So that's pretty much my thought on this movie. I probably missed some stuff. Oh yes, there was a song that it was like a lullaby. Now for those y'all who played Dead by Daylight, if you know the Huntress theme song, when she's hunting you in the forest or whichever map you're on, she sings that song, and you can hear it. I'm going to play in the background. And it's I was listening in the theater. It's like this lullaby sounds so familiar, and then I started thinking about it's from Dead by Daylight by the Huntress, the female who always throw the axe at you. Most of the time they miss, but you got a few good players that can hit you real good with it. I don't know, they probably be cheating, but yes, I was so surprised to even hear that a lullaby in that movie. It was bring a lot of bad memories, especially against that damn Huntress. But that's another thing. But that's just my thoughts on this movie. You should definitely check it out for yourself. I don't think you will be disappointed or waste your money. Okay, and I'm so glad that they decided to make this Kraven movie. I really do hope to see more Spider-Man villain movies besides the typical Green Goblin, Dr. Octavius, Venom. What else is pretty common? Let's bring it to Sandman. Well, they don't really make movies about him. Those are like the common ones. But I'm so glad to see different Spider-Man villains get the spotlight. And I do hope they continue to bring more Spider-Man villains that you never heard of. That would be very interesting. And I do really hope they make a Sinister Six. Well, they build up to a Sinister Six after introducing more villains. Alright, and enjoy this video.